Today on Kory's Rides, I'm going to tell you what it takes to ride in the cold. And no, I'm not on a snowmobile. So I thought I'd go over what I do to ride in below freezing temperatures. Number one, like a sense of self-preservation. This is dangerous. There's ice and snow everywhere. There's sand everywhere. It is dangerous. It's more dangerous than normal motorcycle riding. Number two, most important thing is you need to have a really good self-fortitude. You have to, I wouldn't even say not mind being uncomfortable. You need to be very okay with being uncomfortable, because it's either going to be the gear or the elements are going to make you unhappy. Shut up, goose. So I'll just go head to toe the gear that I use to stay warm, and then we'll talk about the bike. So the helmet, I've got an HJC helmet. It's modular. It has a breath deflector, and it has a pin lock shield. So if you couldn't hear any of that, breath deflector, pin lock shield. The breath deflector helps, but oh, man, those things are noisy. I mean, this is an okay moment, but they're noisy. So the breath deflector helps keep my breath off of my prescription glasses, and tinted lenses help a lot with the snow to keep from going snowblind. But I still have to pull my lower lip in and breathe downward so that these glasses don't fog up. So, you know, just blow it down over my chin. The pin lock visor is great because it creates a shield of air between your shield on the outside and the inside, so then it doesn't fog up. And it's incredible. It doesn't fog up at all. I can keep it closed, keep the wind off of my face. Another thing that keeps the wind off of my face is this fleece neck gaiter. Now it goes up over my head, but it's thinner. It's a thinner material on top, and then it's just fleece around the neck so it fits in my helmet without pushing on my cheeks and making me bite the inside of my cheeks all the time. So that keeps the wind off of my neck and off of my chin. And next, I've got a t-shirt, sweatshirt, and my Aero Stitch Darien jacket on. Now, I wish I had a, I think it's called waffle knit thermal layer underneath all of this. Then I wouldn't stop at all today. But I'm only going to ride about 40 miles today and call it quits. My arms are a little uncomfortable, but not bad enough to make me stop. So, and it's a balmy 30 degrees above zero today. And again, a lot of that comes down to personal fortitude. What are you willing to do, and how far are you willing to go? Moving down a little farther, I've got first gear insulated pants. So they keep all this jacket and these pants keep the wind off of me. The pants are insulated. That keeps me warm. And I've just got generical snow boots on. I don't even know what kind of gloves these are. They're Icon Patrol. They're pretty warm. They've got knuckle guards on them. This finger's got a wiper for your shield. They're pretty warm. My fingers are getting a little cold, but when you notice your fingers and your toes getting cold, that's a sign that your core is getting cold. So if you can keep your core warm, your extremities stay warmer too. So that's what I'm wearing. I'm just wearing one pair of regular cotton socks. Nothing special. The boots are okay, but I should really have motorcycle specific boots, but I don't. So I'm adding that to my personal list. So we'll go over the bike. It's a CB500X, and I don't really have anything special for cold weather gear on it. I put bark busters on my bikes to protect the levers and keep the wind off my hands a little bit. So this helps a little bit. Heated grips also help, but again, if your fingers are getting cold, your core is getting cold. Another trick you can do is if your gloves are big enough, you can get a thin pair of jersey gloves or mechanics gloves to wear inside of these, and that'll help. And yeah, you know, heated grips are great, but cold fingers are symptoms of other issues. I've got a Madstad windshield on this. It's way bigger than the stock one. That helps a lot. Keeps the wind off of my chest and my face, and that's a huge deal. So that's pretty much all I'm doing to ride out here in the cold. Like I said, it's 30 degrees. It's obviously cold. There's snow everywhere. But, and don't push your limits. That's very important because frostbite happens fast, especially with a wind chill from speed. So you can get in trouble fast out in the cold. Another good resource is Ed March, C90 Adventures. He rode bikes across Canada in the winter, so you can check his channel out too. That kind of inspired me to get out and riding earlier in the year than I normally would have. But yeah, so there's your cold weather riding tips from someone who is questionable at best. Happy riding. One more guy I forgot. I remembered him on my ride home. Shock Lucasen. I think he was going to go, what was it? Up the Dalton, across the frozen Arctic Ocean, and down the Dempster in winter on like a Yamaha R1. So no matter how hard you think you are or tough you think you feel, there's probably someone tougher laughing at you. Don't forget to do all the things to make the YouTube algorithm happy, like, you know, subscribe, like the video. If you're a really wonderful person, consider supporting the channel. Thanks for watching.